That Bev drink.
It's
What are you doing? Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
Welcome back, everybody. It is Mini
Boss.
Yeah.
We're Mini Boss.
Who?
Mini B.
Who are we?
Mini Boss.
What are we? Oh shit! Welcome back, everybody, to Mini Boss. I am Ali.
I'm Anthony.
I'm Dan.
First things first, we want to thank Mr. Magnus for his generosity and giving us a shout out. For all you new subscribers, thank you.
We do appreciate it, so thank you very much.
A lot.
Awesome.
Hopefully we can bring you some quality content. You don't like my quality?
Quality.
Quality.
I like quality.
And Danny's ears.
So how you guys feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. How are you?
I'm toasty.
Toasty.
Are you toasty or you toasty?
Toasty. A trailer came out this week.
This week?
Actually, right after.
Fuck God.
That's my nap alarm.
Kill myself.
Come on, bitch! What the fuck was that?
Can we talk about this?
Anyway,
So, in recent gaming news, a gaming trailer, we want to call it, came out this week. Actually, right after one of our episodes. That trailer was Cyberpunk 2077. Gentlemen, what did you guys think of the initial trailer? Just looking through it, all 48 minutes. Was it 40? Something like that. 43,
it was
48.
like 48 minutes.
It was a lot of minutes, that's all we know.
Okay, I am conflicted because I was enjoying it, and I'm like, whoa, customization. First off, that's the first thing we get. Customization. I love it. You gotta have it. You need it. They have it.
Especially in
I
an
want
RPG.
Especially in RPG.
Especially in RPG.
I want to customize my dude for
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
And then name it for another 3. That's how it should work.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
I agree.
I want to be conflicted because I don't even know what I ate today. I do know what I ate today. I ate a hoagie with onions.
As I was saying, I was conflicted because I was enjoying it, customization, all that stuff. The like pre-trailer, I guess you would call it, of like just the action gameplay was really cool because we saw the ricochet shots and all sorts of like upgrades and whatnot you could do later. And that had me, so I was like, damn, that's. Are you good? Okay. Cause I was like, damn, that's really cool. And I never seen like a game where you can do these maneuvers and stuff, and it was just something new. It was something interesting, you know. So, but then as we're watching, and there was as I was playing it for the second time, I missed a little bit, so I had to watch it twice. And Danny was watching it for the first time. He made a point to say, "Hey, he has qualms." And I'm like, "Bro, you got qualms?" Said, "Yeah, I got qualms." Like, what are your qualms? Your qualms are these. So,
So the issues with the game
What?
are
Slow down, man. Slow down.
this is what the game.
Slow down there, buddy.
with the game
Mm-hmm.
are
the
that
gameplay.
the or the
Wait,
gameplay-
before you get into the negatives, what are the positives? At least give
Okay,
us
yeah,
that.
Actually, you're right.
We don't like
game
negative
looks
attitude on this
phenomenal.
channel.
The game looks phenomenal from a technical standpoint, from a graphical standpoint, and even from a narrative standpoint.
Factuals.
Absolutely phenomenal, at least from what we're seeing. We have tons of choice options that we'll talk about later. Tons of graphical. You pointed out the dust falling from the ceiling during the
that
shooting
is one of my
scene.
favorite parts of the
That's-
gameplay. I like that.
It's
Stuff like that is very
small details
intensive. Yeah, but
that
it's
count,
good.
man.
So it from just looking at it looks great.
How
Like
great?
I don't think anybody can take that away.
How great? What's the scale out of 10? What do you think?
From looks wise,
Initial
9.
9?
I'll go 9.
Really?
Like physically?
Like
Just
yeah,
physically.
just like
physical
visuals and
aspects,
everything. Yeah,
environment.
All right, Dan. Is it a buy or no buy for you?
it's gonna be a buy at some point.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
To buy at some point.
Not right away,
Some
but at
point.
some point.
The good thing is it's a single player. You can pick it up at any time you
Listen, man. Here's the thing. They did it with Witcher. Witcher came out. It was a great game. I didn't play it. Well, I did play it only a little bit, but you need to put in like 500 hours to actually play it.
That's a lot of hours.
It's like 500 hours just for the tutorial. And I'm not about that life.
The Witcher, like, it's immediate. You hop in the game.
It's not immediate.
Yes.
No, it is not. So looking at previous projects from CD Projekt Red, being Witcher 3, which is a phenomenal game, I just haven't had time to put in 400 hours into it, which is a lot of hours. I know people say it's a great game. I do want to get to it eventually. It's just, with work and balancing life and all this stuff, it is hard to actually get into the game from what I've heard. But it looks like a great game. I've seen gameplay on it. It's very immersive, which is a huge plus from CD Projekt Red, because immersion is a huge, I don't care what you say, is a huge role in any game.
If I'm not immersed, I don't want to play it.
Exactly.
Like, what am I gonna do? Walk around and be bored the whole time? I don't think so.
If you don't care about the characters, why would I play the game? You're just like, okay, whatever. There's like, for example, take Destiny 2. It's free this month for PS Plus.
Still too much.
It's a lot of money. That's free's quite, it's quite expensive for that kind of game.
And like, if someone gives you garbage for free, are you gonna take it? No.
That
You're
would
gonna be like,
see. Here's the thing about Destiny 2 is a reskin of Destiny. I don't care what anyone says. It is.
That's true.
But when I was comparing it to immersion, is none of the characters stand out. You don't really. I don't know any of their names. I don't remember any character.
I didn't know they had
Who the fuck was the bad guy? He looked like a Battletoad. I don't know what. Look, I don't know what was going on. All right, that's what I'm trying to get at. Immersion is very, very important.
It's also important not to reskin your first game.
That too. For money.
Anyway.
It's all about money now, right?
Yeah, everything.
So that's what I was getting at with CD Projekt Red, because they are known for like really good development. They are, well known because they have given expansions for free. They have listened to audiences. They have really high quality content, and they've been working on this game for how long? What? 7-8 years. Like, when this was announced a while ago. I remember Cyberpunk was teased like 2012. It was a while ago.
I remember E3 you said that too.
So they've been teasing this game for a while. Now looking at finally we get to see gameplay. Looking at the gameplay, you see that level of immersion. Like, you get to bond with your character. Like, the character, even the character customization, the level of detail, and this is only like, alpha, beta, whatever it may be. It's a pre-build. So that leads to my next thing. I really hope this is what the game looks like and it doesn't get downgraded, but I have really high hopes because, like I said, Witcher 3 was really high quality content, so I have a lot of hope. What do you guys think?
Did you breathe at all during that?
No.
Like, that was a long ass
that was
opinion.
good, though.
That was pretty
But my opinion on it is, and The Witcher 3 is a great example to compare it to, is Witcher 3, you could jump into this world. You have amazing ambient sound. The graphics are great. You already start to feel the characters out and know, what their decisions and who they are, but you learn more about them as you progress. The quests are fun, they're intuitive. When you, like Witcher 3, when you're hunting your first griffin and you bring him down, it's amazing feeling. Now, looking at this trailer, I'm seeing the visuals. I'm seeing the customization and all the technical stuff we need. I'm not seeing that love, that ambient surrounding that. When you jump in, you're there, you want to continue in this journey. I'm not feeling that. It feels very cookie cutter, very basic. That's what I'm feeling, honestly.
Basic?
Very basic.
Whoa! He used the B word.
I feel like I would get...
Wait, what about it is basic? Like, are you talking about the immersion level, or it's just like...
it's just... As they were progressing through that trailer.
So you see it as like another ARPG?
Pretty much, yeah. It's just... I just don't feel any wow factor. Like, not once did I leave... Like, the trailer never once made me go, oh, snap. Like, I just sat there and watched it, and it was just like... okay, I mean, the Mantis Blades look awesome. I would like to see how, because, like, you know, with her stabbing into the walls and being able to move, I want to see how you can go around ambushing enemies with that. But, I don't know. I don't feel anything for it. And I feel like that's a bad thing. Like, that's when you buy a game, you spend your money on it, you're expecting to be blown away, and after that first time playing it, that first 5-hour session, you never click play again.
So you're saying you don't feel a story there?
There's going to be
what
a
I'm getting
story.
from it.
Is there going to be an interesting story, something that I want to keep pursuing and keep following on? I don't believe so.
My turn.
Well, what about you, man?
My turn. Boy. Let me tell you. All right. So one of my biggest things, as you were talking and you're saying how you don't have that level of immersion and whatnot, I feel like one thing that contributes to that is music.
Yeah.
I did not feel any sense of rush or anything watching the trailer. Again, when you play, it's a totally different experience.
Yeah, they may have not ironed out like their soundtrack yet. But
it's all pre-done. Like, it's making it so they may put different music in, they may take whatever they have out, all this stuff. As Danny said before, and Ali said that I am a fan of, like, well, we said small details, and I'm a giant fan of that. I remember watching something for God of War, the floor was reflecting, and I was like, yo, that's crazy, because they actually have reflections on the floor.
RTX on!
And then I was like, dude, small stuff like that, it's wild, like, da-da-da. So yes, I do like the dust falling, I do like the rubble that falls off the walls and whatnot. I like the character models from what we're seeing. I love customization. You need it in game. I need it in games. Let me put it that way. You may not need it. I need it. Like SpongeBob. I need it.
I don't need it.
And like, it's just something that adds an extra like quality of, this is me, like, this is my character. This is what I did. And
I didn't say anything. Keep
I'm
going.
just-
Keep going.
I heard you
Chill,
breathe, bro.
I can't breathe. My bad.
So, and that's just one thing I'm very excited for. And let me try and finish up before he dies. Yes, it looks like, as Dan said, one of those things that it has an aspect of, you may play for a while and you may get a little tired of it depending on how repetitive it is, how repetitive it may not be. I don't know, but that's one thing we're gonna have to see while we play. And I am looking forward to seeing that aspect and how I feel towards future gameplay. I got you.
Thank
You're
you.
living on my watch. No one dies on mini boss.
Cool. All right. So let's break it down then. Let's
Are we
start.
supposed to die as mini bosses?
Shut up.
So let's start from the beginning. Let's start with combat. What do you guys think about the combat as far as like immersion goes, and like I said, the weapons you saw, the abilities you saw? What did you guys think about that?
You know, I didn't like much until the SMG at the end.
Yeah.
The seeking bullets, that is the best part. The
The
blades,
two things
the
that
mantis,
stand out was the Mantis Blades and the
yeah,
Smart
the mantis
SMG.
blades were really cool. Again, like he said, you're on the walls, you're dipping and diving, ducking, dip, dodging. The shotgun, I don't really care. Shotgun's a shotgun.
Now, I am interested in, they called it,
Penetrating,
what was
you
it?
did.
Penetrating
you did say
shotgun.
Well, they
penetrates.
called it a Matrix weapon or something like that. That all of those designed
they?
weapons, it's not just the shotgun, but
Did
anything
they?
designed by that has piercing. So it can blow through walls.
Well, the shotgun can blow through walls, and
They did say
I
like
don't
some kind of like
remember.
manufacturer or whatever
she was shooting
that
the wall.
design is.
She was
and
shooting
that's
the wall
cool.
with that auto pistol
So
or whatever it was.
for what we got, I think it was really cool because one, there's bullet time. Who doesn't love slow mo, man?
Love
Like
it. It
the
adds such a new
edginess,
dynamic.
just
Yeah.
I like it. I think it adds
Yeah.
a dynamic that I enjoy, especially if for me, I'm not like the fastest at reflexes or whatever in there, so it gives me a chance to really like pause and see the situation for what it is. Like super hot, that's one thing I really loved, and like to compare.
especially when you can see like the bullets coming towards you and you could shoot. It's like when you saw him shoot the bullets and he sprayed, you saw the cluster of bullets hit an enemy and kill him, which is really neat. Another thing was the ricochet bullets. When he was aiming at the wall and he could ricochet. I just died a little. When you could ricochet the bullets off the wall and you could see where you're shooting an enemy. That is really
Yeah.
interesting to me. I know games done it in the past, which is a good thing.
I've never seen it done to that degree.
Yeah,
though.
I've never seen it like
I haven't
that.
seen it.
Like
but-
where they plan trajectory. I've always seen like Borderlands doing the anarchy setup on gauge.
Right, like you can never see it actually like go where you want it to. It was just like it just
it's
bounced
just
off the
random,
wall.
and you're just playing off
Right.
of it.
And
Now, go ahead.
I'll say-
Go ahead.
What is going
So-
on?
But yeah, I played Titanfall, and when I was playing Titanfall, there was an auto pistol, which is very similar to the SMG.
Smart pistol. I played a lot of Titanfall.
Get the fuck. I did too.
I love that guy.
Well, I only played the story. Anyways, the smart pistol, which would aim to the head of enemies, which was very fucking satisfying.
Especially when you get a 5-man.
Right. It was just like, pew, 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 pew. So cool. Anyways,
that sound effect.
now, pew, 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 pew. Trademark. Pew, 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 pew. Anyway, so when I saw him using the SMG, aiming, or auto aiming, listen, man, I don't gotta do the work. I just hold R1, R2, whatever you're playing, shoot, aim, kill, no, not aim, shoot,
See,
dead.
I
Work
found
smart,
actually
not
more
hard.
at the ending where it's like you're gonna get fucked if you walk out, and then he hides behind cover and then uses the smart SMG to just shoot
True.
around it. That is where I was like,
Yeah, but it's
this
like,
is why this gun was made.
Wanted.
Honestly, I feel like if I have it, I'm probably not gonna switch off of it. Like you switch back to the pistol, I'm like, you don't.
Well, I think they all have their advantages. Like,
It's probably a lot.
I think the
safer.
SMG, yeah, it shoots,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's gonna be powerful. Like, it'll just aim and
Also, they
other-
normally nerf them by having a lot lower ammo pools
yeah,
than
yeah.
other
They
guns.
need to borrow some tips from Epic for that thing then. Sip tea. Anyway.
What? So, what about mobility? You saw him slip, slide, duck, dodge, dip. All
I
that
love
kind of
mobility in games.
slow mo, sliding into things. It's always a must. We talked about it before. Mobility is what makes the game fun. You want to be fluid. You want to be moving around. You want to be like kapow.
I mean, as I said earlier, I played a lot of Titanfall. Like that game
Right.
is mobility until
First
you're in
of
a
all,
suit, and then you're.
Before you continue, I just want to say Titanfall is very underrated. Very,
good.
very,
I agree.
very, very underrated. The story was fantastic.
It was
Continue.
amazing, but we're not here to talk about that because I would go into a rant.
Okay.
The
Mobility.
mobility is looking really good right now. There's a lot of things that, I mean, we've only seen what 5 or 6 upgrades for your character. Who knows what they're gonna
You
put
can
out?
fucking zoom.
Come on in.
Zoom you.
Is that what
Whoa.
you're excited for?
Nostalgia. Yeah, bro. Like I've always wanted to zoom in and look at posters.
What's that say in the back? Oh, I got you. Fish.
Exactly. Who doesn't want to zoom?
Goldfish poster.
In case you want to read what's in his pocket, what receipt
Yeah,
did he
right,
like
like,
get
now,
fast food at?
another-
Can read his sex from here.
Another interesting detail is when he was going through towards the the beginning when he was rescuing the girl. When she was rescuing the girl and sliding, you can see destruction, which is another key point.
Yes.
How destructive are we talking about here? Are we talking about just pillars and walls, or like Rainbow Six Siege? That's the type of vibe we were getting.
Yeah.
Rainbow Six
definitely.
type
Well, I
vibes.
don't think there's gonna be a full destruction like the pillar. You only saw the chipping off the corners.
Right. And when
I
she
don't
shot
think
back,
you would
it
be
didn't go
able
through.
to. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able
All
to
the
like
way.
level it.
I don't know
Now-
about leveling, but I just mean like I said, just shooting.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Battlefield type stuff, but it definitely looks like Rainbow mixed with a little just like damage here and there.
Right.
A little wear and tear in the environment.
Yeah.
And when you said mobility, I thought we meant like as far as like vehicles.
Basically, it looks like a Grand Theft Auto / Skyrim set in the future.
I would hope that you can upgrade your vehicles too.
That would be cool.
I would really like
I
that.
don't see that happening.
I see it
No.
happening. I see it
see you
happening.
In a
upgrading
game
your
that's
person.
built around customization
Yeah,
and
see,
upgradability,
I see it
My
happening.
thing is, I think you'll be able to like take them from people, like vehicles from people. I don't see us being able to upgrade our vehicles yet. Maybe
No, I
like
see.
said,
I would hope
if they surprise
so.
me.
Like
then
I
that's-
would like to get attachments,
Well-
like you said, a bunny hop. Like I would like to have. Things
I see
like
you
that.
being able to customize just your car, but not anyone else's car.
Yeah.
Like my thing is like he said that his car already runs on the 2077.
G2?
Let me
Did
yeah, let
he
me
say
let me
G2
tell you,
Nitro?
let me tell you why I think that. Because there's vehicle combat.
Is there?
yeah, they saw that
See,
you
I
were
saw
getting
all the
ambushed.
buttons and stuff, but
So when he was
like just the guns,
So
like
I
out the
expect like
window.
turret pops up on your.
That's what I'm
hood.
saying. Like he was like aiming out the
Yeah.
window. That's the sole reason I think. Like when there's for example like Mad Max vehicle combat, you were
You have
able
to.
to upgrade. I mean that whole thing was based on cars, but it makes no sense if you're gonna have like vehicle combat and not be able to upgrade your car. Is it just gonna stay the same? Like
Yeah.
See,
get wrecked later
I
on?
would also hope that the vehicle combat is just as good, if not better, than Arkham Knight. You know, I think we should really
Arkham
strive
Knight
to get that.
vehicle was good. Tank was poopy. I said poopy.
Poopy.
Damn right.
We're adults.
Damn right.
But I don't know.
Poopy.
It's just since she's out the window and shooting at them. It's just in my head. I just didn't think like, all right, we'll be able to shoot with the car. We're just gonna shoot and stick it out the window, and then it'll have some auto drive like Jarvis type stuff or.
That
Jackie, I
felt
think
very
his name is.
cutscene-ish. Well, like obviously you're playing, but I mean, it
That's
felt
what I'm saying.
real.
Like it's
is what I meant.
hard to tell what's actually gonna be in it and what's not because again, like all this is finished stuff, so we're not really sure yet. That's
Yeah.
why
Well, I mean,
got the
again,
vibe
it's
of
a presentation, so they're gonna show the good stuff. They're not gonna show like, oh, something
Well, yeah.
fucked up. This is just showing like if everything went right, that type of thing.
And we
Speaking of everything going right, we have choices, and every choice is a gameplay mechanic. For example, if you lie, if you say the, if you tell the truth, if you decide to grab the gun and shoot everyone in the room, it's all choices. Now well, I can only speak for myself, but I'm very indecisive. So this is very.
This is gonna be anxiety.
Yeah,
you took the words right out of my mouth.
yeah,
I was like,
very, very much.
The only ones that do it right for me is Telltale because they put a time limit on me. Otherwise, I will
Yeah.
sit on that screen for 20 minutes just going, "What do I do?
Fucking
which
Google
which
it.
way do I go?" Yeah.
I always
What's the best
feel like-
choice?
I always feel like there is a time limit, even if there's not. And I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna
See,
have them sitting here for hours.
I think
and just staring at me while I try to decide. I'm like,
Yeah.
do I go here?
I just want the AIs to like speak up and be like, "Yo, player,
Well,
get
that's-
back in the game." Like, I don't care which choice you choose.
that's
just
why.
pick something.
That's why I think like unless you like pause the game, if you notice when she got caught by like the whatever boss lady, she was just like she didn't say anything and she was like, well, like.
Yeah,
Are you
she
gonna-
did
are you gonna
kinda,
say
like,
something?
Edge her on.
So I think there is like a time limit on things. It's just not present. Like you don't get to see it. So it
Mass Effect
adds a
also
level
did all the
of
time.
suspense. Dun 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 dun. Speaking of gameplay mechanics, that is confirmed actually today was photo mode. A lot of games have been doing that recently, which is not a problem. I love photo mode. Photo mode is the shit. I think every game should have a photo mode.
Me too.
It inspires you, man. It just the creativity, just taking badass pictures of like moments of like prime moments. For example, in God of War, when you're versing your first troll and taking a picture of it and just editing it. Another one's Warframe. When you play Warframe,
Oh my, we
and you're
so
able to
long.
do like this cool effects and all these trails. It's so cool, man. So I'm happy that a lot more games are including photo mode. So
Especially like if you're an artist.
2 thumbs
too.
up from me.
If you're like into art and stuff, you have to use photo mode. You know for a fact, if you don't use photo mode, you ain't no artist. Get out of here.
Another game confirmed photo mode is Spider-Man, which
remember
comes
that.
out next. Was it next week? When's the 7th? Today's the 30th.
This week.
This week?
yeah, the very end of this week.
Yeah.
The very end of this week.
I'm about to know like.
Boy. Oh boy.
I can't wait.
Was it Friday?
No,
I'm gonna get my calendar out real
no, it
quick.
should be Wednesday.
All right, I feel like this looks very bad on us. The fact that we just said today's the 1st,
Yeah, it's 30.
and we can't count to the 7th day in September.
No, it's Friday. Never mind.
This Friday? Comes
Yeah.
out this Friday?
Yep.
Alright. Spider-Man comes out this Friday.
Give me.
Look,
give me
all
like
I'm
a
saying is
teaser.
Spyro's coming out and Darksiders. That's all my.
Spyro
fucking-
is not coming out
that's
for a
my
while,
fall.
though.
That's my fall and winter.
Darksiders, yes. But for now, Spider-Man next week. Stay tuned.
I'm playing.
We will tell you our opinions.
Opinions.
We will tell you our onions. Alright? So, like we said, till next week, Spider-Man, our onions. Next week, we will see you. Peace.